Hello scrappers and planet lovers, Tin Man here with another video. So I got a text from a woman who is moving out of her house. She had a number of items that were on their last leg and decided rather than bring them to her new house to give me a call and pick them up to scrap them. So I appreciate that. There were some broken steel chairs and these three great items that you commonly find on scrap day. There's some bed frame here. There is a nice sized barbecue, as well as a metal wheelbarrow. So, gonna go through a little bit of the items in this barbecue, talk about how to maximize my profit by separating a few of the items. But all in all three of these items are very easy to scrap. There really is no work with the bed frame or the wheelbarrow other than throwing it in my truck and bringing it to the scrap yard for tin price. And given the price right now of tin or shred, they are excellent items to easily build up a profit, and it does not take a lot to build up weight. So right now, the bed frame here you see, you do find them often, and right now tin or shred, as you call it, in Sarnia, Ontario is going for about 10 to 11 cents a pound. In London, Ontario, some of the scrap yards are giving you 14 cents a pound. So great prices for both. And these bed frames here, other than this little plastic wheel, they are 100% scrappable. They're going to go right into the tin pile. And right now, I will also say, some people have asked, what is the difference between tin or steel? A scrapyard will look at thickness of the metal, and if it was going to be steel, it has to be thicker than 1/4 inch. So a lot of your structural beams, I-beams, trampoline poles, and other such items do have a thicker metal thickness, and those can be steel. Steel is going for about 2 cents more a pound. This right here, as you can see, is bordering on 1/4 inch. But because I only have 18 pounds here, I'm just going to throw it right in with my tin and get that tin price. If I had a full load of these, then I would definitely put it all as steel to get that little bit of extra profit. But bed rails, common item and a great item to pick up. Wheelbarrows as well are a great item. This one right here, you can see, put a magnet to it, it does stick. The arms here also are magnetic, the frame. So this is actually going to be very little work. I'm not going to do anything other than throw it in my truck. And I will also remove these wheels. These wheels can be recycled. I have a Cal Tire near us on my way to school, so I can take those off, drop them off so they will be recycled properly. But other than that, this entire wheelbarrow is scrappable. I'm going to go in as tin shred. There are a lot of them that do have fiberglass arms or wood arms. Those I do take off. I can recycle those. I do sometimes just burn them if they are solid wood. I will take off all the screws that I can, but the wood, I can put it into my bonfire if it's not painted. So that is great. If it is, I can recycle it, which is great as well. So wheelbarrows, you do find a lot, especially in the spring. A lot of times they have the wheels popped, and rather than replace the wheel, which can be a pain, as well as sometimes it doesn't work 100%, as I found out, unfortunately. So they are thrown out, and they are, as I said, a heavy piece. This one actually weighs 45 pounds as is. So at 10 cents a pound, an easy money maker. Okay. And I have also resold some of them. You can paint them up if they are in good workable condition. Sometimes people are trying to just buy the frame or the box for it. Or if you can find a wheel for it, they do sometimes put wheels on it as well. So you do want to check to see, but this one is heavily corroded. And I already have 2 wheelbarrows, so I'm just going to throw this one out. The last thing here, this barbecue, this is heavy. This is actually 95 pounds as is. As you can see, the doors are metallic. That is great. So this is going to be easily just thrown right into my tin. Okay, the tray. I was given the tray as well. There is a little bit of food still on it, not much, and I think she cleaned it because she knew I was taking it. But you do want to be careful with barbecues, especially the catch basin. They can be dirty, full of crumbs and other debris, but this is as well tin. Other frame, you can see a lot of metallic attraction or magnetic attraction. So this is all tin. The hood here, you do want to check your hoods. These ones, if I put a magnet to it and it sticks, it's going to be either magnetic stainless steel or tin. If it does not stick, especially your old black ones, they are cast aluminum, and cast aluminum right now is going for about 56 cents a pound. So if that is non-magnetic cast aluminum, you do want to take it off. If it is stainless steel look and non-magnetic, it's going to be good stainless steel, and that is going for about 77 cents a pound. So barbecue is an excellent source of scrappable material. This one, the sides are cast, so I am going to pop these off. The arm you do want to check as well. So I have seen some arms that are aluminum or thick stainless steel. This one is what I would classify as magnetic stainless steel. It's going for about 17 cents a pound in London, Ontario. So 3 cents more than tin. Because I only have a little bit like this, I'm just going to leave it on, do no work involved with that. So here's some great tin. My burners, want to check these. As you can see, if I take this out, these burners, if I can put my hand in there, get a pry bar. Okay, these, I have used some of them in good workable condition. I've thrown them on my bonfire. These ones do have a lot of gunk on them, so I am just going to scrap them. But you can see all magnetic. And this, again, would be an example of your steel. These are thicker than 1/4 inch, but combined here, I may only have 22 pounds of steel, or 24 pounds probably, once I take all the burners out. Just going to throw it in my tin. The items that I do want to look at here, you want to check your nozzles underneath your dials there, the levers. I do want to pull off this one for a reason. Okay, this has a really nice little grill, magnetic tin, but underneath here, there is my easy money maker in terms of my propane hose or hookup. Just going to cut that off. My gas regulator. Okay, really nice brass inside of there. This shell, easy to open. It has cast aluminum outer coating. I do have a video on opening these, and very simple to do, so I will include in the video the link for that. But some really nice brass in there. I want to make sure I take off, because this brass is going for about $3 a pound right now. So I'm going to make more from that brass than if I left it on here. The hoses underneath, I want to take these apart. Okay, I just want to quickly work on this side one. I have a magnet beside me. Very easy to open this. Just a couple screws. The screws I always hold onto a magnet. Easy to collect, easy to store. They too are going to give me scrap tin price. But some of them you can see, like this one, if I put a magnet to it, they are actually stainless steel. So that is going to give me my 77 cents a pound. And I actually have a giant water bottle that's stainless steel, and I will put all these non-magnetic screws in that and get the stainless steel price. So you do want to check your screws. If they don't stick, they're going to be stainless steel. Okay, this hose here, just going to take this off. Easy to do. There is my bar that I want to get, but some more beautiful pipe. This tube here, put a magnet to it. This is non-magnetic. This is stainless steel. There is a nice brass head here. Gonna just split that, just take a grinder, cut that open, take both pieces of brass there. Stainless steel, so 77 cents a pound for this, $3 for that one. This one here you can see is magnetic. So that one right there is gonna be tin. But your knobs, your dials, as you can see right here, put a magnet to that. This is brass. So you do want to take that off. Very easy. There's a couple screws there that I'm going to open. There's a spring under that I do need to take out, because if I leave this as is, I'm going to get dirty brass price, which is only about $1.50 a pound or $1 a pound. So you are going to get downsized or down priced tremendously. As well, once I remove that spring, this whole item here, the rest of this is cast aluminum. So I got some great brass right there. Stainless steel hose. and a brass knob there. Some of those knobs you do want to check, especially the newer ones. You put a magnet to them and they stick. The manufacturers have replaced them with steel. So this one, easy to tell, non-magnetic. As well, the other test, the grinder or the file test, if I just scratch it, you can see right there, it is gold underneath, so that is the brass, so yellow brass, great. This one, just to show you, again, there is the yellow brass, so definitely want to take this off. And the last thing, what is of interest to me, is, pull this out. Okay, there is a small little nut. And the reason I want to show this side burner is because this side burner actually has a really nice burner. You can see this is the pipe that comes off it. This pipe is magnetic, but the top of this one, as you can see here, is non-magnetic. So I'm going to scratch this for you. It is crimped on, but what's interesting, you can see right there, that plate is brass. So all I'm actually going to do with this is take a pair of side cutters. I might have to use a hammer, but just going to crimp it off or uncrimp it. Okay, it's just connected that way. You can see just starting to fold off right there. Going to go all the way around. Again, if I put this in my file, I'm just going to hit it with a hammer. It will fold off, but it's starting to slide off. Takes a couple seconds, but this faceplate is brass, okay? And they are out there. I've seen probably about 7 or 8 of them. So great score of brass there. Probably got about 5 ounces right there. So you can see I am peeling it off, and I would work all the way around that. So some brass there. The hose under there that connects to these dials, again, these knobs, want to check them. They are brass as well. So once I take that hose off underneath, I do have to do a little bit of work to open it, but that hose is going to have brass knobs as well. The rest of this is just going to go right up in my truck as is. So very little work involved in this. 95 pounds worth of barbecue there, just going about 93 now going in for tin. Little bit of cast, so this cast again, the side parts, 55 cents for that, and the rest of this frame gonna make 10 cents a pound for the rest of it. So very little work for all 3 of these. You do find them quite often. Barbecues any time of year, bed rails any time of year, wheelbarrows any time of year, but I would say especially in the fall. They take them out for yard work and they do have a flat tire, or they've been sitting out all winter and rusting heavily. So keep your eyes out. Tin, steel, great items to grab. Very easy to bring in money from, and because of the price and the weight that they can entail or involve, easy profit margin. So very quick video. Again, thank you to the woman for the call. I'm glad to take these items off your hand, divert them from the landfill, and scrap them. So please comment down below, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Tin Man out.